Well, this is interesting. I've just come across from Leticia back to Peru to the immigration center, and because the river's so high, there's all these little back channels, so you can actually get a boat that takes you more on right near immigration. You don't have to get a tuk-tuk for 5 soles and back to the main port. He actually brings you here, so he's probably going to wait for me because he knows I've got to go back, so that's cool. Right, it's Friday, 14th of March 2025 and I've just been stamped back into Peru for a month, so I'll get in the ferry on Sunday and be back in Iquitos Monday morning. It's about 17 hours, back-breaking journey for me. So Antonor finishes his work next week, so I might catch up on the weekend and see when we get back in the jungle. So that's where the ferry loads, and that's where normally you'd get off to get to Santa Rosa, and then where all the the bulk of the boats are there. You'd get a tuk-tuk just up sort of like a right angle road for probably, I don't know, half a kilometer or more, which cost you 5 soles to get to immigration. Because that back channel is open over in the reeds over there where that boat is going, you can just literally, the water's so high, you can just literally take a little route through the reeds and go direct there, which is handy. So now I'm doing, I've just signed back into Peru, but I'm going back to Colombia because obviously that's where my hotel and my stuff is. So, and it's nicer, and it's a bit more, it's more expensive, but it's nicer in Leticia. Oh, and there's a Colombian naval boat, look. Can't imagine that shooting much down and the way weapons are these days, but anyway. So I'm gonna go back for lunch and then spend the next couple of nights in the hotel on Colombia side, and then get the boat back Sunday morning, and we embark at that port there. But again, for the Zoe Alexa ferry, 17 hours horrible journey back to Iquitos, and then catch up with Maestro next weekend. There's a Colombian Navy boat. It's got a couple of guns on it. The Armada Nacional. It's got a sort of big gun at the back there, and there's a couple of sticking up on the turrets there. Looks like, I don't know what they are. Looks like kind of 50 cal or something, I don't know. And that big sort of cannon thing on the back there, if you can see it. And then that one looks like they use a target practice. So this is a little channel coming back into Leticia again. Just off the mighty Amazon, or one part of the mighty Amazon, because it splits a bit here, because the Santa Rosa is an island, the Amazon goes 2 ways around it. But you can see how far it is. It's probably a kilometer over there, so there and back's 20,000 Colombian pesos, which is 20 soles, which is about $5 there and back. And of course the guys are good because, you know, they don't get much work, so they're happy to you know, stick with you if you need a return. And of course this guy just knew the back passageway, so I was like, yeah, great. Hey, knew the back passageway, missus. So there you can see the old bar, sort of embarkation point for migration, but that doesn't work anymore, which is why you have to get a tuk-tuk to the airport and log in. If you're, say, leaving Peru, you'd have to stamp out Peru, and then a year ago we just went there, but it's not staffed anymore, or at the moment. I don't know what they're doing with it. Just to reiterate, well, there's staff there, but it looks like, well, I don't know. So you have to just come here to the port and then get a tuk-tuk to the airport and sign in there. Even in South America, everything's getting fucking ridiculous, the same as the rest of the world for food. Look, 4 apples and 5 bananas from the expensive supermarket, 23,000 pesos or 23 soles. It's like $6 US. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Cost of living everywhere.